Tonight, representatives from the Spokane Regional Health District, they're here to address your concerns about Ebola, the life-threatening virus that has led to 4,500 deaths worldwide, primarily in West Africa. Tonight, your chance to ask any questions by simply calling our Connect Center phone number at 509-443-1111. Good evening. Thank you for being with us on this Thursday evening. I'm Dan Quinn.
And I'm Stephanie Vigil. We do have team coverage today on the Ebola epidemic coming to America. Now, there's a lot of misinformation circulating that can leave people in fear. We'll begin tonight with KHQ local news reporter Gabe Cohen, who found out how kids feel about this deadly virus, what's being said at school, and how you as a parent can help them understand.
And Gabe, you said the kids that you talked to did not seem to be too worried about the outbreak.
Well, Dan, most of the kids I spoke with didn't really know what to believe because they haven't gotten the information that they need. And there is a lot of information out there, but there's so much to sift through and a lot of panic that's been created. So today, I wanted to talk to an expert about how you can talk to your kids and properly explain what's going on around the world when it comes to Ebola.
Many kids in the Spokane area don't know the facts about Ebola.
People know about it, that's mainly just from Twitter.
We hear the big stories, but it's kind of being overlooked, I feel like.
These high school seniors say that for some kids, it's just a joke, but others are scared.
No one's really informing us about what we should be doing or how we should be handling it, so it's kind of hard for us to cope with it. I honestly feel like we're pretty much in the dark.
Part of the problem may be that your kids don't fully understand what's going on. And as a parent, you can help.
It's really important then to try and talk with them in a language that they understand. With younger kids, just explaining to them that washing their hands and that parents will keep them safe by monitoring the situation. With older kids, you can explain to them that there are only a few people that are actually sick and that they're not close to those people. So the fact that they're going to get sick is really unlikely.
Gretchen is a child clinical psychologist. She says ultimately a parent's response to this type of scare will dictate how their child understands it.
Really just staying calm yourself as a parent is really going to alleviate a lot of the fears that kids have, and providing them with facts so that they're not in the dark is probably going to be two of the best things that you can do for them.
So that's the how, but if you want to learn the what, learn more details about Ebola so you can properly educate your kids yourself, make sure you call into our Connect Center. Reporting live tonight, Gabe Cohen, KHQ Local News.
Okay, thank you. Now that Ebola has spread to at least 2 patients here in the U.S., a lot of rumors have surfaced. Here are some of the facts from the Center for Disease Control about how Ebola spreads. You cannot get Ebola through the air. You cannot get Ebola from water. And you cannot get Ebola from food here in the U.S. So how can you get Ebola? Well, you can catch the virus by touching blood or body fluids of a person who is sick with Ebola or has died from Ebola. Touching contaminated objects, for example, a needle that was used on an Ebola patient. And finally, touching an infected animal, their blood, their body fluids, or eating their meat.
Well, remember, our Connect Center is here to give you those facts, answer any questions you may have. They're here until 6:30 tonight. Now, one of the questions I've gotten on Facebook, how long has Ebola been around? I just spoke with our Connect Center experts, and they tell us since the mid-70s. Call the number on your screen if you have a question. It's 509-443-1111. Well, an investigation finds 2 suspects